guys? Stan here, on my way to pick up my boy Blue for some training. God, he called me and reminded me that we had jujitsu tonight because I wouldn't have remembered. Haha, just kidding. But yeah, so he called me. Scoop him up. That might even be him texting me now by going, "Where are you at?" I'm at a red light. Wasting time. It sucks. It's part of life. Today I had an interview, a job interview at 8:30. It didn't go as I planned. I was looking for 3 figures. I got an hourly offer on my master electrical license as an employee, but yet putting my license out there. So I wasn't really quite excited about that. I almost felt like it was the most low-balling offer I've ever heard in my life. But as an hourly job, I would take it gladly and say, you know, hey, as an employee of you guys, that would be a great opportunity. But to offer my possible future endeavors putting in jeopardy any future business that I was going to have, without having a good grasp on things and being in a good control or management position, or at least in a partner's type position, I wouldn't want to use my electrical license simply for the fact of putting your name on the line for people that you don't know when there's zero compensation whatsoever. It really has no draw whatsoever. I mean, say for instance, if you was going to go work as a tech at Tesla, which is incredibly easy work at like $35 an hour, and there's no strings attached whatsoever. All you gotta do is have a journeyman's license, and really you don't even have to be highly qualified or skilled. No offense to those techs, because they do know a lot about solar and battery backup installations. But when it comes to the industrial, commercial, manufacturing, high production volume type stuff, they only are familiar with the solar aspect of it and the residential solar aspect of it, that for the most part. And they're still getting $35 an hour. So if I was going to use my master electrician's license and put my name on the line for future lawsuits, or you never know what could go wrong. You know, people could there's a lot of things that could be involved with that. I decided that that's not a good option for me. So I might do it at the hourly rate that they offer me, which was $26 an hour, which is still really low, I would say. Especially to offer to use my master electrical license, that would only be like $44,000 a year or something like that. It's not very much. Plus, I'm on the site all day working, slaving away as a laborer. No thanks. I appreciate that, but you know, as a journeyman's rate, that would be an acceptable rate, actually. But as a master electrician, they're doing too much Google search. They need to stop that. That's just not reality. So I am going to go with my option 2, which is going to be tough, but I need to be able to be on site every week to rough a house, possibly 2 houses a week, maybe 3 houses a week, hire some employees, get 4 houses a week, things like that. So I'm going to go for that option, the second option, which was really my first option, which is a harder option, but it's the right option, I believe, especially with the offer they made me today. If they said, you know, hey, Mr. Watson, Stanley, we're going to give you $150,000 a year salary. But if they're going to give you $150,000 a year salary, I feel like I can make $500,000 and earning it, busting my chops. So that's what I'm going to do. So if they offer me like $150,000, which would be peanuts compared to what I'm capable of accomplishing, I would have probably jumped on it in a heartbeat and said, yes, in my situation, I will gladly take that. Because I don't want to tie up my license in a company and then not be able to expand in other areas, whereas I could expand in those areas initially and then still make my offer to them if they're interested in using the license. So those are my hopes and my plans. I'm gonna go to jiu-jitsu, let all my thoughts sink in, have a good time. Strive on tirelessly.